Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Keto living is the life for me. Coffee, cooking, and recipes. Spending my days with my doggies. So be a sport. Set your alarm for Wednesdays for the Warden's Report. Tuesday lunch, and guess who I'm having lunch with?
Hey, yo.
That's the one good thing about us both being able to work from home is we can actually have lunch together most of the time.
Uh-huh.
So today, same as yesterday, y'all. Or I guess you're going to see this next week. But anyhow, it is that Porking Good cornbread stuffing, no almond flour, 2 ounces of the ham, and it's almost gone. I'm going to have a couple of our homemade pickles, and I made these spicy by adding a couple jalapenos and chunking them up in it. And then the rest of my coffee. And that's my lunch. Tuesday dinner, y'all. Guess what? We're still having that pumpkin sausage soup. You kind of see in here the butter. So I did 2 tablespoons of butter, an ounce of sour cream. And I've got my jalapenos, an avocado, half an avocado, and some green onions sprinkled on top. Also got this MCT that we make. That's for moist clown tears. And then I've got my water. And that's my Tuesday night dinner. So I've got my sparkling water. That's from HEB. And, of course, I've got my 2 Crazy Ketos mug full of ice water. And that's what we have. And we're just enjoying our Tuesday night dinner. And getting ready. My coach's call starts in just a few minutes. It is the last day of November, y'all. Like, anybody else feel like November just flew by? Like, I feel like Halloween was yesterday. And Thanksgiving was just like a blip of a dinner. And tomorrow is December. And we're almost at the end of the year. Like, where did 2022 go? Like, honestly, I feel like time has flown by so fast since 2019. I still can't grasp that we're in the 20s. Anybody else? So let's show what I'm eating for the first day of, or the last day of November. For my lunch, I am having 2 ounces of ham. So I had the scale out. A couple of our homemade spicy pickles with the jalapenos there, you see. It's really good. We've been making different variations. Like I have some sweet pickles we made, which I think tastes really like a bread and butter pickle. What do you think, Heath? He's eating some chili. And then I made some spicy where I put some of our hot sauce in it, and of course some Texas 5 spice and some chunked up jalapenos, and it's really good. And I just eat my ham cold. And then I am also having some Fage 5% yogurt. This is 100 grams of yogurt. And look what this is. Oh, if it's going to focus. Come on, focus. This is that new chocolate caramel by Element. I know who is probably like, right now, screaming at the screen. So, yes, you could put it in coffee. I did put a little bit in my coffee just to see. Sometimes I don't like my coffee real salty, though. But I do find that if you just add it to the Element, see, I'm not doing well with one hand here. But anyways, stir it all up. And I like that. It's kind of like a dessert for me. But this is my lunch. And if you like what we're doing so far, if you like the Warden Report, give it a thumbs up. And then make sure if you're new to our channel, hit that thumbs up. You never know what wildness we're going to come up with. And then I'll just keep on going. I think last week I forgot to say, oh, this is my weight or whatever. So I'm going to try to tell you, not my weight, but, you know, if I've lost any weight or inches each time. So, last week, I was down 1.8 pounds for the week. And then, we'll see, Thursdays is my weigh-in and measurement day. So, I will let y'all know at the end of this video, if there was, you know, loss and so forth. Ready for Wednesday, y'all? Well, it's Wednesday dinner, so it's almost over. November is basically over now. So we've got the rest of our pumpkin sausage soup. So basically tonight's the final night. So we ended up getting how many nights out of it?
Maybe 5.
Well, we made it Saturday. Yeah, look at, you know, we're swanky here. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 nights. So that's 10 plus Renee had a little bit. So about 11 meals off of it. There's Sam. He's like, oh my gosh, Delilah's in my spot. What am I supposed to do? She's like, oh no, I'm claiming it. This is where I am going to lay. And he's all perturbed. So anyways,
sure we're fixing to watch.
Yeah, we're about to watch Just Jen Delaney. But this is the rest of it, the final amount. I did add just a ½ ounce of sour cream because hence his bowl. We're out of sour cream officially now. So it was a ½ ounce of sour cream in here. And then 4 tablespoons of butter. I went ahead and heated it up more to really melt the butter and try to make it more soupy. So there's that. And then I've got the sausage stuffed jalapenos, my sparkling water, and then I will have 100 grams of my Fage yogurt. I'll probably put in one of the Element flavor packets. Maybe I'm going to do something spicy like lemon habanero in it. Anyways, that'll be my dinner. And I guess that's it for now. There was something else I was gonna, oh, you know what? Going back to the sparkling water. Y'all tell me, because I'm really trying to do the price difference of buying these. So we get, what is it, a 12-pack for less than $9.
Roughly. And
they're 12 ounces each. Versus the Soda Stream. But with the Soda Stream, you have to keep getting the CO2 tanks and exchanging them. And I hate doing the exchange tank thing. Or I saw another one called Sparkle. And what it is instead of using CO2 tanks, you use a packet, which is basically baking soda and citric acid. And you put it in anything you want to drink, and that'll cause the bubbles. So I was like, well, that would be easier to maintain. And a 90-pack of those, the little mix-in bubbler maker, is $40. But the machine is like $125. So I don't know. I still feel like that's still out of reach. I mean, I just have like one a day. So less than $1 a day for these. Yeah, I would really have to crunch the numbers to see if it's overall worth it. Give me your thoughts. Hey, y'all. I forgot to mention, in my soup, I also had half of a large avocado. So, yes, that was in there, too. And here is my dessert, which is 100 grams of Fage 5%. So, I always get the highest fat one. And then I thought, you know what? I've got those skinnies. So if y'all haven't seen our review about skinnies, go see that. And I took the margarita one and put it in the yogurt. I have to say, it actually tastes pretty good. So there's another use for it. Thursday night, I have not eaten all day. So this is my OMAD. I've got, I think it's about a 6-7 ounce of chicken. I should have weighed it. I know it's 9 ounces. total, but I do have 3 strips of bacon. Bacon! And then I put 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and then I've got a couple pickles and a little jalapeno that was in with the pickles. And of course my water. And that is Thursday night's dinner, y'all. Friday lunch. So, getting a little hungry, though I am on my last cup of coffee. So, my 3rd cup. But I was like, I just want a little something. And here's those garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives. So, I was like, well, let me open that. Try those. So, I have like 5 of those. I think we have a couple pieces of ham left. So, I'm thinking maybe I'll have a slice or 2, like maybe 2 ounces of ham with this. Just something to have light, because tonight is the Friday night feast. So we will be making, let's see, empanadas. And I don't know what else we're going to make. Heath said there was something else, but I can't remember. So we'll be doing that. And then he got all kinds of spices so that we could start, blending all the mixes that we have up for donation, y'all. So, there we go. And so, yeah, olives, the reason I have them is they're a good fat source. So, 1.5 fat per olive. And basically no protein, very little carbs. So, I mean, there's an easy way to add a little bit of fat to your meal. Happy Friday, y'all. So, here's these olives, right? And I ended up having a meat stick. I should have filmed. I'm sorry. I'm still trying. But I had a little Proshix meat stick. I think they're like 2 ounces a stick. They're kind of small. But anyways, I mean, it's good. But here's the olive. Oh, look at that. It's still dripping. There's the olive. Let me do that. And it's got a slice of a jalapeno and a slice of garlic. So here, I'll taste it for y'all. It's way good. I mean, I love garlic. So, oops, sorry. If there's a way to add some garlic in, then, definitely going to go for it. And then the jalapeno, I mean, honestly, but for me, it's like a pickled jalapeno. To me, those are not like spicy at all. I mean, it adds a little bit of flavor, but not anything like, ooh, that's hot, right? So it's definitely good. Like I would buy these again. I got them at Trader Joe's, and they were actually cheaper than something comparable at our H-E-B. So if you have a Trader Joe's, try to check them out and find them. And so my Friday's going pretty good. Let me know, how did y'all's Friday go? Did you tune in to the Friday night feast? I am excited about that. I'm excited about what we're putting in as the filling for the empanada. And I'm thinking that this dough should work out really well. So we'll see how it all goes. I'm just really excited about it. I mean, everything else, just hanging in there, doing the best. It's been a week. Very trying. Just some other stuff going on. Neighbors. I'll just say that. Neighbors. But anyways, so we're doing well. I finishing my lunch, so I only have a couple more hours left of work, and then that's it. It's a wrap for the week. And then on to the Friday night feast. And I'm not sure what we're doing this weekend. I think he said a friend of his is coming over tomorrow to help with something. I don't know. We'll find out. If anything, I can sleep in tomorrow and Sunday, and that would be awesome. And then I'll probably clean on the house on Sunday. And I think Heath is going to meal prep, so I don't even have to meal prep. I have found though, so a couple days, like what I've been noticing, that's just me, is I will have a few days where I eat like 2 times a day, besides my coffee. I know some people would be like, Shelly, that fatty coffee has a lot of calories, whatever. I've noticed on days that I eat 2 meals, yeah, I'm doing fine. They're a little bit smaller meals, right? My weight slowly comes down, right? So I think last week I reported I was down 1.8. I'm going to be honest, when Thanksgiving hit, yeah, it bumped up. And that's one thing my coach was talking to me about. She was like, it's like if you have anything that goes off, like if you eat outside of this 90% fat, like your body's immediate reaction is, oh, let's put on weight. And then once you get back to the 90, then it's like, okay, we'll let it off. So she's like, so we really need to have a few weeks where you're really consistent at staying at 90%, like not even having a day that's lower. Like you need to make sure you're meeting that mark every single day so that your body, she was saying, would create a new set point for it, right? And I was like, okay, I think, I could do that. I know for Thanksgiving I was a little crazy. I was just eating, y'all saw what all I was eating. And so, I'm like, okay, I mean, I know it does that. So it went up, and then slowly every day, once I returned to 90%, it started slowly going down. And so when I checked in with her yesterday, I was up 1.8. But then when I woke up this morning, I am down 2 pounds. So, compared to the week before, if like today was check-in, compared to last week when I lost 1.8, I would have ended up losing, as of today, another 0.8. So that's just interesting. Then circling back, I'm kind of, so I was saying, when I eat 2 meals a day, I'm fine. But like yesterday, because I'd been doing all of that, kind of gorging myself on more protein than fat, and I know a few more carbs too. Well, yesterday, just with everything that was going on, like it's been a stressful week. I did not feel like eating. Like I am the type that if I'm really stressed or emotionally upset, I'm just like sick in my stomach. Like I can't, like the thought of food makes me sick. So it's either I go like, okay, I like, oh, just the thought of it makes me sick, or I go in the direction of, okay, well, I should just eat everything, right? Like that isn't going to help anything. Like I'm already not feeling well, and then adding food that would not make me feel well. It's just like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like I think it through. And I think that's the point when you have those moments where you're like, oh, I just want to grab, that sweet treat or, whatever your go-to comfort food is. And you're like, I'm just going to grab it. I've had a horrible day. That's just what I'm going to do. Stop and just say, okay, before you do that, take a break and really think, okay, why am I wanting to do that? What would be the results of me? And try to really do it from a stoic position, not in a position of emotion. And I know that's hard when we're in that very emotional, stressed, upset state, that it's just like you don't want to, in essence, confront those emotions, right? You're like, I don't want to confront that. I don't want to deal with it. And that's how I've been like the last couple of days. It's like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I am so upset and stressed. I'm like afraid if I deal with this, I'm going to get more upset, right? So instead it's like, okay, but you're going to have to deal with it, right? You have to confront whatever it is. So it's like I sit down and it's like, okay, let me get in my logical mind and just think it through. Okay, this is what's going on. What steps can I take in this situation to change anything? Can I do anything right now? Okay, what can I do? And listing that out and being okay. And if it isn't anything I could actually do to handle the situation, you know, whether that whatever it is, if there's nothing you can do to help the situation, then write that down and be like, okay, yeah, you know what? This is what's going on. This is how I feel about it. This is my action steps on how to deal with it. I can't deal with it, you know, or I can't do anything for it. Okay, so then, you know what? I can't do anything. Accept that, you know what? This is a bad situation. I can't do anything for it. So what I can control is me and how I feel and how I will handle the whole situation. It's like, so how are you going to handle it? Realizing that there's nothing I could actually do for the situation, right? Or like in my case, there's a couple things I could do. And I'm like, okay, put that on the list and start doing those that you can, which is what I've done. And then it's like, okay, as far as the food goes, you know what? Yeah, that sounds good to just, you know, order a huge pizza and eat the whole thing. But actually, I don't feel good. I don't feel like eating because that's how, like, my stomach actually hurts when I'm really stressed or emotional. I'm like, so I don't feel good. Why am I going to succumb my body to something that it does not want? Like, it is telling me signs like, I don't want that. So it's like, okay, don't eat, Shelly. You don't need to eat. That isn't going to help anything. And you physically don't want it. Hey, so don't do that. And that's what I did. Yesterday, I just didn't eat. And then when dinner came, I was like, okay, we made our dinner, which you saw that. And after we ate the dinner, I mean, my stomach was still a little queasy, but it was actually at the point where it was like, okay, I'm ready to eat. So I ate, and I did feel good from eating it. And then when I woke up, and then we went to bed somewhat early, got somewhat better sleep than the night before. And so when when I woke up this morning, then seeing that the scale had, you know, actually gone back lower than it was last week, I was like, okay, my body needed that. It needed rest. It needed me to hold off on eating, and it needed me to just have a really good amount of fat all at once, basically, other than my coffee. And just, you know, enjoy that last night. And so I am feeling better today. I've kind of, you know, like there's 5 stages of grief. I feel like there's 5 stages of like any type of stressful situation. So I'm kind of at the angry, like, really? That's how you're going to do me kind of attitude, where I'm not so like stressed and I'm not so down about it. I'm just kind of like, you know what? No, you know what? And my coach even said it last night, because Thursdays are check-in, and I checked in and I said, look, just something really bad happened this week. I don't want to discuss it. But you know, this is what's going on. And when I heard her reply, because she video replies, and she was like, you know what, no matter what's going on, she goes, you don't have to share with anybody. That's your personal business. You don't feel like it. She goes, but you know what? I know you, and you're strong enough to overcome it. And when she said that to me, I was just like, that's right. I am strong enough. And sometimes we forget that in the moment of a crisis or whatever's going on. We forget how strong we are. So when she told me that, I literally broke down. And I was like, yeah, that's right. Like, sometimes you need somebody to remind you, you are strong enough to get through this. So that's my message to you. If you're going through anything right now, sorry, I'm always so freaking emotional. If you're going through anything right now, this is me telling you, you are strong enough to get through it. You will get through it. You are a strong person. And I mean that.
Sorry.
So it is Saturday night. We're at Buffalo Wild Wings. I've got lemon, blazing sauce. This is Nashville hot. I've got my mayo. I just bring my own mayo, you guys. Drinking water with some lemon. And then we've got all these naked wings and some celery. And that'll be it. And it is Sunday night, y'all. I cannot believe. Sorry I didn't do much recording yesterday. I got some much needed rest. And then today on Sunday, Sunday's usually my day to clean the house. So I have not eaten all day. I had my coffee. And then for dinner tonight, look, we made more of those empanadas because it's so freaking good. So I've got 4 empanadas. I've got 5 of these jalapeno garlic olives. I'm really in love with those. I have a whole jalapeno. Only half of it's got, there was just like not even a full serving left of that sausage mix. And then I've got, it was like 5 or 6 tablespoons of mayo. I have to look at my thing. It was like 80 grams of mayo. And underneath that, it's some of that Clint's hot sauce. And then I've also got this chamoy I'll probably use on a couple of the empanadas. And that's it today. Oh, and I'm sorry, my water. I always have just one of these sparkling waters every night. And that's what I'm doing tonight. So Sunday has been a day, y'all. I did get to sleep in, which is great. Yesterday I slept in a lot. Like past noon, but I really didn't need it. It's been a week. Today I did sleep in, but not as late. Good. And then I've just been cleaning. I love my spin mop. So I did a deep clean of our master bedroom. That's why you see my hair's all up and disheveled. So yes, I like swept the whole room and pulled everything up. I even washed the dogs' beds, and I then mopped the whole room. I also mopped the our master bath. Our master bath is like old school master bath. Like it's small. We have literally a one sink, a toilet, and a standing shower, and that's all that there's room for. And so this little tiny bathroom doesn't have a lot of air circulation, so it kind of gets a little musty. I mean, it has a fan in there, but you know that it can only do so much. So today I really did a deep clean of the shower. I learned this trick, you know, where you use like baking soda. If there's any dark marks, put baking soda and that'll help release that. So scrubbed all of that, scrubbed the, we have like little non-slip mats because whenever Heath had the flare up, like he was not sure on his feet. And so that's why we got these like, just like cheap off of the Amazon. I think they were $8, but they're like long. They're supposed to be for bathtubs, but it works for the shower. And we just got that. And it's like a non-slip flooring, basically. So we did I did all of that. And then I've just been, you know, cleaning around the house, like sweeping, did a little more mopping, cleaning the toilet. You know, your weekly, what you got to do. To maintain a house, and just been trying to get everything done today. So I didn't stop to eat. I just drank my coffee. In fact, I still have like one more cup left to finish, and I'll probably do that during Radical Geeks Coffee Talk. Every time we watch her, it's like, I really want coffee. Let me know below if anybody else is like that. And just spend time with the doggies today, and that's it. So finally started making dinner. I did some practice on some crispy cookie ideas. So after dinner, I will have Heath help me judge and see how these turned out. So I did like 3 different types. So we'll see which is the crispiest. So 2 of them look like really good potential to be crispy. So we'll just see how that works. And that's really been my Sunday. There he goes. And so just relaxing, trying to get ready for tomorrow. So I just like to do, you know, basic. I will do some deep clean, but basic cleaning through the house so I don't have to deal with it so much during the week. And then that'll be it. That'll be our Sunday, and getting ready for the week, y'all. What do you do on a Sunday night, you know, before you have to go to work? It's a little different here because Heath does work on Sundays, so we're kind of like, he gets prepared Saturday night, but, you know, I just work Monday through Friday, so I kind of get prepared with everything Sunday night. So give me some tips. What do you do to help prepare for the week? Happy Monday! I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. Y'all are doing well, staying on track, keeping up with everything, and, you know, don't let work overwhelm you. What I'm having for lunch, y'all, I was just like, okay, we're going to kind of have a light dinner, so that's why I was like, well, I might as well have a lunch. So I have 4 slices of Sam's supposedly thick cut bacon. I don't consider that real thick, but anyhow, 2 tablespoons of mayo, and I put our MCT, or Moist Clown Tears hot sauce, over that, and then just some pickles and a pickled jalapeno chunk. And that's my lunch. So Monday, I know at lunch I told you I wasn't eating much, but Heath had to run an errand tonight, so we decided to eat since it's running late. So I just am at Saltgrass. We like Saltgrass because they are a Landry's, and we're Landry's members. So I just have a house salad, no croutons, and they put blue cheese. They said the oil is a blended, so I feel like no matter what, it was a loser. If I'd known, I actually have some coconut oil at home in like travel packets, and I could have brought that with me. But this is what I'm starting with, and then I'll show you the steak that I ordered once it comes. Oh, and water. Got water. Okay, the main attraction is here. Look what I told them. So Saltgrass actually has 3 different types of butter. Well, technically 4, she was saying. But this is steak butter. It's got garlic and I think a little wine infused. This is what they call their potato garlic, which is just traditional. I said garlic. This is their potato butter, which is just butter, salted butter. That's it. So I had her, I was like, look, give me 2 of the steak butters, 1 of the potato butter. I said, give me lots of butter. And if you think it's a lot, actually double what you think that is. So I think that's pretty good. And then we got our Brussels sprouts with bacon. And then I got a 6-ounce filet. And it's topped with chimichurri and some sauteed mushrooms. So the chimichurri should be made with an olive oil, but we'll see how that is. But that's my dinner. I mean, you can see the oil down here, so hopefully that should be good. The only thing we're missing tonight is somebody forgot their bag that had our Redmond salt. This is what happens when you run and do stuff on a whim on a Monday night.
Somebody didn't want to drive. Made me drive.
No, somebody...
leave my purse in her car.
Somebody offered to drive, and I was like, well, if you're going to make me leave my comfy house, then yes, you could drive. And it is Tuesday, so today, hopefully we don't have any errands or anything to leave the house for. I'd sure love to stay home.
I do got that one thing I gotta go do, though.
So wrong. But for my lunch today, I've got 4 slices of Sam's bacon. Not Sam or dog. Sam the... what is it? The big box store? Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
A couple of pieces of... Well, it's actually 3 slices of our pickles with the jalapeno and a couple tablespoons of bacon, and that's it. Tuesday dinner, y'all. So tonight what I made is, we'll start off with the easy. It is a cream cheese, bacon wrapped jalapeno. What do you want, Sam? It's like, I want what you got. I want what you got. And then this stir fry basically is what he's called it. I took a couple pieces of bacon and kind of did like chip size, cut it into chip size, and I did the same thing with the steakums. And then it's got a little bit of onion, a little bit of cauliflower, a little bit of mushrooms, and a couple jalapenos all diced up. And then what I did put some different Asian flavors, like a little bit of rice wine vinegar, some coconut aminos, some of that chili oil, and then I've got it topped here with, it's a tablespoon and a half. It was the last bit of my mayo, so I gotta make more mayo. But it was like 1.5 tablespoons of mayo, and I'm just gonna mix it all together, get my fat in, and that's dinner tonight, y'all. And then I've got my water right here. There's my water. And then this is more water. All right. Well, it's been a wonderful week, you guys. I hope everybody else had a great week. And let me know. I hope you're still enjoying this. Look at my little plant back there. Isn't that cute? I got that at Michael's this year. What you've got planned for the week? I'm trying to think. I guess I should give like weight loss. So I think I kind of put that at the beginning, but when I weighed this morning, I'm trying to think. I think it's like even with what it was 2 weeks. Oh, see, I already forgot. I'm horrible at this weight thing. Okay, I will do better for sure next week on detailing, you know, exactly how much I'm up or down, and then I measure on Thursday. So I'll probably do that at the beginning of the videos, you know, or Thursdays when I do it with my coach, and then that way we'll just see Thursday to Thursday. How's that sound? Is that good? Do y'all like that? Or do you even care? Or are you like, I don't care about the weight loss? Let me know. Everything's going well here. You see all the wonderful food. Look, there's Delilah. There's Heath eating. And thank you guys so much for watching, and gals, ladies and lords. But thank you everybody so much for watching us this week. Let's see, let's do a word. We'll put the word of the week is steakum. So if you put steakum here, then I know you watched all the way to the end, and you are amazing, like all of our Hungry Horde. Make sure if you're new here, hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on those bell notifications. And then don't forget, every Friday night, we do go live for the Friday night feast. We cook up an entree, maybe a couple snacks, and then we mostly sit around and chit-chat what we basically say, chew the fat with all of the Hungry Horde. So see you Friday night. Have a good one. Bye.